Working It Today with Andy Challenger, Challenger Gray and Christmas. Hello to you, Andy.
Hey.
So surprisingly, tech happens to be one of the sectors that's shedding the most jobs right now. Usually we talk about oil with all these big job cuts, but we have to mention tech here.
Yeah, there's been a surprising number of cuts. Cisco last week announced 5,500 cuts, and it looks like that might even be closer to 14,000 by the end of it, which would be the second largest cut over the last year in an industry that's seen over 100,000.
Right, just keep looking at this list. We have HP Enterprises with 30,000, Intel 12,000, Dell 10,000, Microsoft cutting big jobs, Seagate, and as you mentioned, Cisco. So why is this happening?
Yeah, it's really these industries coming to terms with the fact that new technologies are coming online and skill sets that were really valuable 5 years ago might be obsolete. So even though these companies are doing well and still hiring, they're having to let go old staff to bring on new.
The new thing is you have to teach people how to code. So all these companies are like, we have to turn out coders. Is that what we're seeing in this market?
Coding's a big piece of it. Cisco is really driven by a move from classic networking, what they've always done in hardware, to cloud-based services that requires a new skill set. And so it's a hard industry to be employed in these days.
What happens to these people who are losing their jobs? Do they go to other companies, or how do you remarket yourself?
Yeah, hopefully they can get soaked up into smaller companies that are still working in those spaces that might be abandoned by the large behemoths. But to be in the tech industry these days, you have to be constantly on your toes, learning new skills, looking at lateral moves you can make within the company and sectors and segments that you think are going to be growing in the future.
Well, thanks for coming on the show with that update.
Thanks for having me.